Now we are starting our exercise 5.1 question number first. In question number first they have given for which of these would you use a histogram to show the data. So remember one thing, whenever we are drawing the histogram we need the intervals. So whenever we are drawing the histogram we need the class interval. So in the first one they have told, in question number first A1 they have told the number of letters for different areas in a postman bag. So for this they have given number of letters in postman area. So see, if the letter are there, so letter is also with the name, letter is also with the name, and area is also what, with the name only. So here we cannot draw the class interval. Here we are not having the class interval, so that's why we cannot form a histogram here. So here we will write hence it cannot divide the intervals so we can't represent histogram. Now we are moving on the B1. In the B they have told the height of a competitor in an athletic meet. So height it is given. So in the B1 they have told what, height, and they have given what, athletes they have given. Athletes they have given. So height it is the form of number will come, and the athletes what will come, name. So with the number what we can do, we can draw the class interval. If suppose we are taking the height here, so it can divide, what we can write the height. Suppose in your class we are having so 152, 160, 162, 170, 172, 180. Here athletes we can take, athletes we have taken, if 5 are there, here 6 are there, here 3 are there. So like this we can draw here with the help of the height, we can draw here the intervals. So that's why we can represent the histogram here, because it is dividing in the intervals. So the B1, this is not the A, this is the B1. So here what will come, we can represent it into a histogram because we can divide it into a class intervals. So we can divide it into the class intervals, so we can draw the histogram. Now we are moving on the C1. In the C1 they have given the number of cassettes produced by a 5 companies. So in the number of cassettes, so remember whenever the number of given, it means what, that is the frequency we have to take. So cassette, so name of the company is there, so many company are there, T series is there like this. Music company is there like this, so the company is there, and suppose the T series produce what, how many cassette, 10 cassette it is producing, or suppose 10,000, it is How many? 5,000. One more A company is there. It is how many cassettes producing? 1,000. So see, this is the number of cassettes are there. So this is the frequency and this is the name of the company. So name of the company we cannot represent it into a intervals and the class intervals. So that the for the C1 that we cannot draw the histogram. We cannot represent it into a histogram. It can't divide into a class interval. So we can't represent it into a histogram. This is the C1 because here we cannot divide it into a class interval. Now the last one, D. It is given the number of passenger boarding train from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. So in the D1 it can divide into a class interval. So we can represent it into a histogram. How we can represent it into a histogram? Suppose we are dividing the time from 1 hour we are taking from 7 to 8 a.m. then from 8 to 9, from 9 to 10, 10 to 11. Suppose from 7 to 8, how many passengers came to take the ticket? 100. From 8 to 9, how many are there? 150 is there. From 9 to 10, only 50 are there. From 10 to 11, how many? 60 are there. So like this, see, we can divide it into the intervals. 7 to 8, 8 to 9, 9 to 10, 10 to 11. So it is dividing into a interval. So that's why for the D also we can represent it into a histogram.